Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so this is the website I want you to go to whenever you're looking like at the best time to trade. So it's the Forex Market Time Zone Converter. And right here, the best times is London and New York session. Because you can see at the bottom right here how the volume, it says trading volume is usually high at this time of day. So that's why you wake up early because you want to catch it where there's a lot of volume right here in the green. Because what volume is this. Uh, Let me see if I could get the. I don't know what the indicator is called. Okay, yeah, I don't know which indicator it is, but usually on your chart at the bottom, there's like lines right here, red lines and
Oh,
everything.
yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's just volume. All volume is this is high volume, right? Like high volume when the market's moving, and low volume is this right here when the market's just moving sideways.
Okay.
So that's all volume is. And the best times to trade is the best time that I like to trade is I try to trade anywhere. If I'm up at 2 in the morning, I'll be looking for a trade, but I'm most likely asleep. So basically from like 6 in the morning all the way to like 12, 1, 2, that's when everything starts slowing down. But don't get me wrong, you can still trade all of these things right here.
Okay, cool. Because at my job, I work security, and I work in a little small booth where I check in trucks and trailers, like big rigs.
Hmm.
And like for example, last night and like the weekends are super slow, so I just sit at a computer all day, just on YouTube, So I have a lot of free time even at work sometimes.
Yeah, man, you could definitely be looking for trades. Yeah, you if you have time, that's all you need, just a phone and Wi-Fi, you know. You could do it off
Yeah.
your phone. You have a computer.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop right now, my MacBook.
That's awesome, bro. That's perfect. Okay. So let me go ahead and restart my chart. So the only time frame that you need is the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 30 minutes. That's literally all you need. And in times where you drop down to the 15-minute frame, the 15-minute candle frame, you only do that whenever there's times like this. You can't see what's going on right here, right?
Right.
But you drop down to the 15-minute time frame. Now you can see what happened. It's just more detail.
All right. Yeah, that was one thing. It took me a while to understand. Like when you're on the daily, right? And you see
Mhm.
an uptrend, so you're gonna be in buys for that day. But when you go down to like the 30-minute or the 1 hour, it looks like it's going down, but you're still in an uptrend just because that would mess up my mind sometimes.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you something. This is what you're really supposed to do every single morning. When you wake up in the morning, you analyze the chart. What you want to do is reset your chart every single morning because then you'll have lines from yesterday, the day before, and the market's always creating new supports and new resistance. So every morning in the morning, I'm gonna remind you a couple times also when we hop on another Zoom call so you could get it stuck in your head. And also, you don't have to do this every single time. Is once you've been doing it for a while, you can easily just look, oh, daily we're doing this, 4 hour we're doing this, 1 hour we're doing this, and 30 minutes we're doing this. So this is basically what you do. You look here, and you can see you have a structure right here. This is a structure, you know?
Yeah,
This is also a structure right here. So when price came below here, it broke this structure, and that is a big indicator that we're like most likely gonna transition into sales, you know?
right.
So we broke this structure right here. So you just come and you see that for the last couple of days, there's been a lot of sell pressure. Market comes back up, sell pressure. This is all the market is doing. The market just it came down here, came back up, and it's shooting back down.
So
That's
if it breaks that line, it'll go back into sales.
which line? This one?
Yeah, the horizontal line going down.
If it break, oh, this one right there going like this.
We want it to stay under that line, right? To keep going
Um,
down.
I only use trend lines just to help me see the market better, but there's no price on these trend lines because let me show you an example. Yeah, sometimes the market will go and do this, but I don't use trend lines at all. Like I do nothing but price action, and I'll show you all of that right now also.
All right, price action.
Yeah, that's what we trade, price action. Because I know there's all these YouTube videos online and everything. I'm gonna set you up in the right direction. I'm gonna show you what you need, and I'm gonna show you what you don't need. So you can make this as simple as it is. I know there's a lot of people that go on YouTube. They're like, hey, um, where's it at? They're like, hey, use this.
Yeah,
Like all
yeah,
this.
it's crazy, bro. It's just so much knowledge, and they
Yeah,
just people explain it differently, So
it's
it's
all
like,
marketing.
yeah, exactly.
It's all marketing. But you don't need any of that. The way my mentor does it, the way I do it, we don't use none of that. We don't need none of that. Keep it very simple. Like if we look at the 4 hour chart, this is exactly what price was doing. Just shot down, coming back to this support here, and just dropping right back down. So this is what you do every morning. Let me remove these lines. I need to stay on track. So every morning you wake up. You're going to come right here and create a little text box and you're going to put it right here and do daily, daily sales. So for the daily, we're selling, right? You see the market is selling. You got structure right here. And if you have any questions like throughout this, just ask.
All right.
So daily, we have daily sales. You go to your 4 hour and you do the same thing. The market still has been selling. It's been going in a downtrend. Right here, you have a support right here. So it never broke that support. So it did a little buy just to continue to the downside. So for daily, you see a lot of sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure. It came up for a buy real quick, but then sell pressure, sell pressure. But for the 4 hour, we'll do the same thing, 4 hour sell. This right here is going to determine what you're doing every single day. If you're going to be looking for buys or if you're going to be looking for sales.
Okay. So they both have to be sell or they both have to be buy?
Yes, that's
Okay.
if you want the highest chance of the trade going in your direction, you want everything to line up. If you don't see nothing line up, you don't trade.
Right. Yeah, we don't have to force a trade.
You
Just
don't exactly.
okay.
Then you're gonna go to the 1 hour. Let's clear the chart. So now we're over here, right? For the 1 hour, what have we been doing? See, we've been going down, just going down, right? Downtrend. Look, I could explain it a little bit better so you could see the market a little bit better. Okay, the market goes down, the market goes here, the market is going here, and the market is only continuing to go down. You see how it never came back up?
Yeah.
The market just been in a downtrend. This right here is a resistance. It's your roof that it created a new roof, you know?
Yeah.
So it's going down. So let's look for our little text box. Where's it at? Am I tripping?
Oh, your text box? I think you cleared it.
Oh, damn it. Okay, let me put it back real quick. Okay. 1 hour is also sell. Then you hop into 30 minutes. This is all you need.
So say if you had the daily and 4 hour in a sell, but the 1 hour was in a buy, you would just not trade that. You would just look for something else.
Yes, exactly.
All right.
Especially for someone beginning and starting off, just stick to this until you get more advanced.
Okay.
This will really help you and set you up in the right direction. It's literally going to tell you, am I looking for buys today or am I going to be taking a sell trade today? You know?
Right.
Okay, so the 1 hour, you go to 30 minutes and you do the same thing. 30 minutes, what have we been doing? We still been setting. Price going here, price comes down. All we're doing is reading price. What is price doing? And that's one thing that you got to learn how to read price. And I'm gonna show you all of this right now, how to read price. Once you like understand everything, like it becomes very easy to look at the market and you understand what the market is doing. But it comes with experience, but it's not hard. So the market has been going down, right? 30
Yeah.
minutes, 30 minutes sell. Okay. So now that we got all that, this is what I want you to do every morning. I want you to do this checklist. I want you to do this checklist. Okay, so the reason for sale. Reason for sale, we obviously see a lot of sell pressure. Okay, so every time we're gonna sell, we always want to sell at the roof going down, right?
Right.
Every time we buy, we want to buy at the floor going up, right? Okay. You only buy at the floor, only sell at the roof. So the roof is resistance. So where to sell? Resistance. This is bread and butter right here. This is something you never want to forget. And it's called a psychological numbers. Not a lot of people know about it, but it's a cheat code basically because you see how the market plays around these numbers so much all day long. Oh, numbers. This is the bread and butter. Where's it at? The bread and butter. This is something you never want to forget. This is your checklist that you're gonna do every single morning. You're gonna be figuring out if you're gonna be looking for buys or sells. You got it?
Yeah, whole numbers. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was the one thing that made it more simple, just the whole number,
Yeah.
Make
Have you like went in the market and looked at like the whole numbers before?
Yeah, I would always just get confused on where do you enter, where do you buy, at what number?
Yeah. I'm gonna show you how the market plays around these numbers. Like whenever I figured this out, I was like, wow, like it makes trading way more simple, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so let's say none of this is here, right? Let's say I don't have the thing where I could like cut it out and replay it. I
Okay.
gotta I gotta buy it. But basically imagine from here, none of this was here, right? So on the 30 minutes, we see the price touches right here and it bounces up, comes back down, price bounces right here, and it shoots all the way down, right? So price doesn't come right here and bounce back up for no reason. There's most likely like a support somewhere over here, which most likely this right here is causing it to bounce back up. But I want more detail, so I'm gonna drop down to the 15-minute chart. So on this 15-minute chart, this is all we do. Do you know how to read candlesticks?
Uh, a little bit, yeah. I see you have one color, but that kind of makes it easier so you're not getting emotional with seeing a green candle.
Yes, exactly, exactly. You don't need you don't need to like get your mind manipulated, by oh it's red, it's like oh it's green, it means it's going up, or it be changing in the middle of the candlestick also.
Yeah.
You don't wanna it just helps you. You don't need it.
Yeah, I should actually set mine up like that. I don't have it set up like that.
Yeah. Yeah, when I first had it started, I had the red and green candlesticks, but then like I realized like you don't need it. You don't need it. So look, this is exactly how to break down this chart. This is how I break down this chart. So I see price is shooting all the way down here and it has a rejection right here, right? But
Yeah.
also it has a rejection right here. So rejection and then it shot up for the buys right here. And when price came touched right here, I saw it started rejecting and it started shooting down for the sales. So what I would do only at times like this, I don't stick on the 5 minute chart. I don't trade on the 5 minute chart or anything, but I use it strictly just to see more detail, to see what price is really doing and what's going on in the market. Because your daily, your 4 hour, your 1 hour, and your 30 minutes are the strongest time frames. No, no, no. Your daily and 4 hour are the strongest time frames. Because daily, there's only 365 days in a year, right? 365 candles. That's hard for the banks to manipulate. The four
Right.
hour is one of your strong candles also because well you have like 900 candles somewhere around there throughout the year. But once you drop down to the 30 minutes, now you're talking about thousands and thousands of candlesticks that they could easily make price go up and down. Like, let me give you an example. Like right here, price just goes up, right? Price just goes up. But on the 30 minute, oh yeah, well, price is just going up. But you can see how price moves, right? It's just right here, doing like creating higher highs, higher lows. But if you
Yeah.
look on the four candle, it's just a candle, straight candle going straight up. Okay, so this is exactly how I would find this. What is that? Okay. So I clearly see I have a support right here. Why? Because I see how price came under here, was right here. It broke above. Look, let me just get in a little bit more detail. So let me double click and round it up to your nearest whole number because that's the bread and the butter. I'm gonna show you how price plays along these numbers right here. So you see price shot all the way down, and then the
Yeah.
next candlestick it tried going more down, came sat right here, and it came tapped the line, which is your whole number, and you set that line. But the banks play around in these numbers. And then the next candlestick came right here, came down, and then the next one came and broke above right here, and then it shot up for the buys. Okay, so price did this. Price came, broke below this, broke below, then it broke back above, and it broke below, and all it did was came and retest. Retest before it shot up for the buys. Then you see price came right here, and to the T, price came, tapped it, the next candle tapped it, the next candle tapped it, and shot up for went for the sales, right? So these are called psychological numbers, and these are where the banks take the trades at because the banks are the people that control the market, not us with our thousands of dollars. They're putting trillions and trillions of dollars in the market. Like price coming down right here, it didn't shoot all the way down there for giggles. Price went down there for a reason. That's banks taking out companies, like big companies taking all their money, like draining their accounts, everything.
So right there, that is that line at 212 starts at as a support, and then once it breaks, it becomes a resistance.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, anytime you break your support, the market could do that. It could easily break your support and break your resistance. But as soon as it's your floor, if price goes under here, now you're talking about sales.
Right,
Or
exactly.
not sales, but it's your roof now. So if you're looking for sales, you wait for it to touch your roof. So this is how I found this trade right here. So I looked at this and I seen this. I visualized this, right? I see the market shot down, created a support, resistance. It wanted to go up, it didn't. It closed right there, and then it finally broke through. And when it broke through, it shot up for the buys. But we're only looking for sales, right? I could show
Right.
you how this trade right here was taken also, and how you find it is it's very simple. So
So when you get a trade or when you set up a trade, you know where you're gonna get in, like you'll set your everything up. So you actually have to just sit there and wait until it comes back to your price.
yes, you wait for the price to come to you. You don't chase price. Because there's a psychological tip, and I'm gonna teach you some psychological tips to help you also. Where is it at? Chasing money makes money run faster, you know?
I like that saying. That's true, bro.
Yes, and also I don't want to get you discouraged by like taking bad trades or like, oh, you got to be disciplined for this. No, that's not true. Discipline isn't just for the enlightenment ones, like people who are disciplined. It's it's a Discipline is like a side effect of a well-designed system. Like doing something every single day, stay disciplined and it will become your new normal.
Right.
Anybody can be disciplined. It doesn't matter who you are. Just depends if you weren't disciplined, would just get disciplined and be disciplined.
Yeah.
So yes, you wait for price to come to you. That's all you do. It's a waiting game. So let me drop down. Stay connected. Hold on, something popped up on my screen. Okay, if this Zoom call ends, we're just gonna hop on another Zoom call real quick.
All right. So if
So
you're trading on the 30-minute chart and you have your price set, you have to wait like 30 minutes, maybe an hour or 2 hours for it to hit your price.
Yes, because no matter what time frame we're on the 30 minutes, price still touched. On the
Right,
1 hour, price still touched, you know? It
right.
just you just gotta wait a little longer. On the 4 hour, price still touched. On the daily, well, you can't see what's going on a daily.
And how do you
But
do it? You kind of just have your laptop open on the charts, kind of just right there waiting to get in.
yep, like in the morning, in the morning, woke up, the price was all the way down here, and I was like, okay, like I see we have resistance right here, and it shot up for the sales. And we also have resistance right here. So we have right here, this is where I'm gonna be waiting for price to touch because I know that we're looking for sales because we did this checklist. I know that I'm only gonna be looking for sales.
Right.
And where am I gonna sell? Only at my resistance right here. We got price goes up, rejection, it goes for the short little buy because we just been selling like crazy. I really wished I hop in this trade right here, but I didn't get the perfect entry. And I'm only gonna buy at my support. If you miss a trade, it's okay. Don't feel like, oh, I missed the trade. Take it as if you see a trade happen in your face and you're like, oh, I missed that. Don't chase price because you don't know you can enter right here, but it could easily come and retest right here to continue to the downside, and you don't want to sit in that down draw.
Yeah.
If you miss it, just wait because there's always going to be more opportunities in the market every single day, all day long. And I could give you a very easy beginner market that moves slower and is very easy for like beginners. Or you could trade whatever market you want to trade.
What market was the one you were going to suggest?
It's Euro to USD. This market moves very slow.
Euro USD?
Yes, this is very beginner friendly because if you look it up on Google, this is the most traded market in the world because it moves the slowest. Don't get me wrong, you can still get money, you can still make money on here. It's just it
Yeah.
depends on you. On all of these, the whole numbers are different. Um, okay, so to find your resistance, it would be where price touches the most. When you run it up to your near the whole number, it would probably be this right there. So you could see that price rejected right here, broke above, came back down, came retested, went down, and when price came here, it came rejected right there, and it came back down. And then once price broke above here, it was just sitting on top of the line, right? And the price came below, and now it's sitting below the line. Price came, this would have been your entry right here. When you know you're only looking for sales, this will be your entry.
Damn, that would have been a good trade.
Yeah, you only keep it at on euro to use. Look, what I learned, you never go past 15 pips. Keep your stop loss 10 to 15 pips. Never go over that. Cause I like to keep mine like 10 max because I know that once I enter a trade, if market goes anywhere in the opposite direction, that's how you know you're not supposed to be in the trade and you need to get out that trade ASAP. But there be times where you enter right here, boom, price touch, and you want to have your 10 pips because this is called liquidity. All this doing is trying to hunt your stop loss, take your
Right.
money before it goes in the direction that it's going to go. This would have been an amazing trade.
Okay. Yeah,
Where do
that
you write
makes
it
sense.
down to? You just write it down to your floor. Right here or right here? And you pick because you're the creator of these lines. So that would have been a good trade. That's 41 pips. And what pips are is I don't know if you could see. Let me do this. This is what pips are. You see 41 pips.
Yeah.
So whenever like another trader or somebody that you're talking to is like, hey, I just hit a trade today for 42 pips. This is exactly what they're talking about. Or they, hey, my stop loss is at 10 pips. This is exactly what they're talking about. So that could have been a trade. Let's see where else. We got a support right here. Yup, right here too. You see how you got where price touches the most, you just round it up to near the whole number, which would be 800. These would have been your entry if you're looking for buys. Also, this would have been your entry right here, 900 if you're looking for buys, you know. Little thump, immediately took an into profit. That would have been amazing right there.
A good day right there.
Yeah, maybe I need to be looking at this one. You look, let's sit on a 30-minute chart because it's way simpler on this one. All you need is 30 minutes. You don't need to hop on any of that stuff. See, and you see how price comes all the way over here and it still respects these lines from over there in the market that it happened from like a whole week ago.
Yeah.
This would have been your take profit, or you could have chose, oh, take profit right here when the price touches right there. Or you could have also took a trade right there. Keep your stop loss 10 pips max. And boom, you see price played right here. It shot down, created a lower low. Then it created a lower high and a lower low, a lower high, and a lower low, a lower high, lower low, all the way down here. Man, what? I wish,
You rode it all the way.
yeah, I wish I could have took some of these trades, but I only look at GJ because it moves faster. You see how this one is only 25 pips
Yeah.
and see how it's like what, an inch long? If you go on GJ, we do like the same thing. We make it like an inch long. That was 24 pips on the other one. This one is 56. So it
Yeah.
just moves faster. You get more money faster. It just moves faster.
In any of these trades, you're usually in and out within the day, or do some of these last a day or two?
You could hold for a day or two. It really depends on what kind of trader that you want to be. Like there's scalpers and then there's the swing traders. Scalpers sit on the 5 minute chart and the 1 minute chart. They're in and out trades, you know?
Yeah, they're on like on that shit.
Yeah, I bet they're stressed on the computer like
I trip out. Like they have like four screens up with the TV full of charts.
yeah.
I'm like, that's too much, man. It's confusing.
You want to keep it simple.
Yeah, exactly.
So look, this is how I found this trade on GJ. So we have price comes right here, and then I seen how price came, played right here, tapped it and shot up for the sales. Boom, tapped it again and shot up for the sales. So all I did was I just wanted to look at more detail. I never trade on here. I just look at more detail because this will manipulate you. You'll be like, you'll see all the little details that the market does, and it'll try to manipulate you and it messes with your head. You just gotta learn not to listen to it because your daily, your 4 hour, your daily 4 hour and 1 hour and 30 minutes is sales, right? But let's say